Yeah, I thought it was, it was great to be out there and playing. That's the most important thing. I think we estimated that we've had about 75 workouts together. So just to be out there and playing felt great. And have the guys play as hard as they did. I thought our energy was really, really great. Southern Virginia is very well coached. They have good players, but I thought our energy and getting on the floor and attacking the backboard, I thought all those things were really positive. I thought the two things we didn't do well were we didn't shoot the ball very well and we committed far too many fouls. So we'll work on getting those things improved and look forward to Saturday against East Carolina.
Impressions of Aiden Algebright?
Yeah, he's going to be a great player. We've had a lot of these smaller guards who have done great, and he has a lot of those same qualities. He's very, very he has a really great sense for the game. Really, really savvy player. He's very quick. He has a sense for how to score. He shoots the ball well. He's very competitive. So I think he's going to be a great player, and I'm happy for him that he had a good stat line in his very first college game, and I think there's a lot more of that to come.
You weren't kidding about the rotation there.
Yeah.
Do you think you're going to keep that up?
Yeah, I think so. I really like it. It enables us to push the pace, enables us to provide some pressure, get on the backboard. I just feel like there isn't a huge separation between, the guys through 12 guys. And so if that changes, then maybe we will. But I do like it, and I like how, I like that the ball kept moving. It wasn't like if one lineup was in there, we did something very different, or the ball stopped moving, or we couldn't do certain things. I feel like we had guys who continued to play and move the ball well, move themselves well, and keep pressure on the defense.
How have you adjusted with such a deep bench? I know it's just one game.
Yeah.
Throughout all of those practices and scrimmages and all of that in this game, how have you adjusted?
Yeah. So I think it's better in terms of, I've talked to Mike Rhodes over the years about it. I think they would always try to play 12 guys in the first half. And, I think there is something about that, like going in, having a physical play happen, diving on the floor, you're in the game. So I do really like it. And, as I said, it really comes down to a strategy because the players are or we don't think there's a huge separation. So I like it. I like to keep it happening because it just gets us a chance to see more and more guys, and our effort level can stay very high.
You kind of see the guys still engaged.
Yeah.
At certain points of the game, right?
Yeah, for sure. I think that's really a really positive side effect of it. Guys know they're going in. You're more likely to be talking on the bench and into it when you know that you're going to get your name called, any minute. I think that is a very positive side effect of it.
What's something you need to work on before you see?
Well, we commit a lot of fouls. Now, generally we had a tremendous officiating crew today, and generally the whistles blow a little bit more early in the season. But we had some that we should have been penalized for. We're reaching in at times that we don't need to. We're not. We're a step. A lot of times you foul because your positioning's poor. So if you're a step in the wrong spot or not in the lane, you end up committing a foul because you're reaching rather than having position. So, but I would say that we need to clean that up, being able to try to put ball pressure, try to put pressure on the team, bringing the ball up the court and executing the half court without committing so many fouls.
Points are really spread out throughout all the guys that came in. Is that kind of what you like to see? Scoring can come from anywhere?
Yeah, I think so. I think we've always played like that, but with a deeper bench, maybe it happens even more. And our pace, we're trying to make it faster and have guys, just keep cutting very hard because you're fresh. Keep crashing the glass because you're fresh. All those things, trying to make sure we can continue to put pressure on the defense.
How big was the rebounding?
It was great. Obviously we shot poorly, so you have some opportunities there. But it was good, and I thought guys were in there. I think Jaden Daughtry, he could be a difference maker, kind of a rebounder player for us. Jalen Robinson is really good. Colin Tanner's a good rebounder. So Mike Walls kept a couple of offensive possessions alive with rebounding and getting his hand on it. So I think that's positive. I think it's something that we can be good at and hopefully aid us when we do have nights where we.
Hey, John, how about starting with just general impressions of the evening?
I think it was good. I think our sense of urgency was there. Obviously, we didn't make as many shots as we wanted to, but there's a lot of new guys, a lot of room for improvement. It's obviously first game, so go into practice and get ready to improve.
Was there an emphasis coming into this in terms of turning up the defensive heat or running more or anything like that?
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like we got a lot of guys to sub in. We're all ready to sacrifice that. We all want to play. We want to play fast. So I think there's definitely an emphasis on it for sure.
How to feel to, kind of knock off some of the rust and have the first game finally?
I mean, I feel like it felt great. Obviously, we've been going at it since June, so it was great to play with the guys. I mean, we had a couple exhibitions, but it was great to go out on the court in a real game and play with these guys. Like I said, we've been going at it since June. I think it's a really close team, so it was really fun.
How different to get maybe more time on the bench to a certain degree, get some more rest as opposed to maybe having a long 25, 30-plus minutes?
I think it helps a lot. Obviously, you can empty the tank every time you're out there. So I think it helps a lot, and I think we all understand that we have to be urgent every time we get into the game.
Anything else for Jonathan, guys?
How did it feel to be on the field with so many new teammates?
Uh,
What's the chemistry like?
It felt great, obviously. The chemistry is not 100% right now. Obviously, you work on that throughout the season. But Richmond's always had a lot of close teams, so I feel like that will build really quickly.